That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. They get it back. Fires the three, and the shot is good. Smith's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league.
So now are you going to perform at the inauguration?
Green gets to Curry. Pocket 6.
I'm so excited about
the shot no good, a bit short.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. The big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in.
Fuck cousins, fuck family, fuck friends. I'm to myself, man. I can't trust none of you motherfuckers, man. Don't hit my line, don't text me. Leave me alone.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, just frustrated by their production offensively. I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots.
That's not funny, man. Be on the
Yeah, and the
Snapchat.
slump that they're having shooting the ball
I'm about to send it to you.
on you if you're not.
Oh, you got Facebook, don't you?
So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Warriors trail by 6.
I don't use Messenger.
Get the shot. Offensive rebound. Outside for Curry.
I'm not sending it to you.
Carries the long range
Oh shit, I don't know. I can't send it to you.
Curry's got his 3rd
Oh yeah, I
bucket of
could.
the
Hold
night.
up.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities,
That shit
he better
funny
take
as shit.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the
Just
season.
the last part of the
and he would
video.
eventually be voted that
The whole
award.
joint funny
And
as
I
shit,
thought
though.
very deserving.
The
You
last
can
part that
see
we
how he
like
elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. The kick out to Spates. Back to Green. Mozgov with the steal. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. To be good play defensively. Here's Barnes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg,
Can you get Pistons though? Yeah,
Here's
what?
Thompson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback. You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside, less isolation.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
He can stroke it from long range.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Great for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it.
Who's better?
I think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense.
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane.
I'm already in here
to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
Shot clock at 3. James has a 2-pointer, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. To the left side wing. Thompson from long range. No good. Shumpert with some nice D.
You know what? I don't feel like playing this no more. Ain't my man.
5 to shoot. Fires the 3. First shot, first pass. He's out of the block stance.
I don't know what to play. I don't feel like playing 2K.
Or what? Just love watching him operate.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
And Steph Curry.
Bro, you need to put another mic
That'll
on.
be his second
No
foul
one
of the
can
game.
hear you.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Bro, we can't even hear you barely.
LeBron against Thompson. LeBron passes to Thompson. Here's Shumpert.
We can barely hear you.
A three-pointer, no
No,
good.
you can barely hear him.
Thompson outside.
His mic was loud as fuck. I don't know.
Green
Oh,
gets
he
to
sure
Curry.
did need to put him in
An
the
absolute
microphone.
bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 13 points. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first. And now a chance to hear from Stephen Curry about the team's struggles of late.
Whether we made shots or not.
You know, Clark, when you hear a talent as tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is, you know you're watching just outstanding basketball.
Well, I tell you what, I like that kind of serious and focused attitude that's really always been Curry's approach. It's one of the reasons he's always working to get better and hone and upgrade his game, and how he's able to take it that one notch forward each season.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Ezeli is out there with Bogut. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Clark in at the point guard position. The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Lots of room. Ezeli can't get it to go.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
And the rejection by Ezeli. Pulls up on the wing. It's deflected. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Iguodala kicks to Bogut. Out left to the wing. Ezeli dishes to Bogut. Here's Clark. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Clark's got the lead up to 3 out for the Warriors.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Throws it up high, and it's sent back by Bogut. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up, and good on the basket. Book it. Barbosa's got his first basket.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to get.
From deep, Iguodala. The shot will not go, and Cleveland will come the other way.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Irving. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Iguodala with it. Now Smith defending. Good work defensively by Smith. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the second worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
No good from Clark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Guys, they didn't waste that fast break opportunity. Good aggressive pass to get his teammate to the rim. I love it.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of timeout here. Dry spell for sure.
Huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. You're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Now here's Shumpert. It's stolen. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Livingston, no luck.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
James wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Green kicks to Livingston. And the Warriors miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Spates kicks to
Thompson.
That's three off the mark.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
For 35, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers lead by 10. Green kicks to Clark. Back to Green. That one's off. Still out of sync. And Fremont Green gets on the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. James. Off in time, but it's no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 10. And now we'll send it down.
Guys, I'm here with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they've been playing with some tough. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, and you cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that...
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
How do you know? I don't know. How do you get open? I ain't closing it, but I don't know
Now
how
the
to get
second
open.
half about to start up and begin any moment. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Warriors trail by 10. Curry outside. The shot misses. Smith with the defensive effort. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. Well, he holds the reins for this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take-charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
That free throw missing.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And really it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
LeBron kicks to Love, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next. Under $24 million combined. He's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Barnes. Curry outside from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." That's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played.
He's supposed to be only shooting with Steph
so far.
Steph overall 99.
Releases. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Irving. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
He holding it too long and everything.
Opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
6 to shoot. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry outside. Oh, through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Warriors have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat
Eugene Booth pull-up
digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Warriors trail by 10. It's deflected. Green against James. And it's sent back by Spates. It's Curry outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dellavedova, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. Here's James, 5 points in the game. Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Dellavedova from outside and stolen by Spates. Livingston kicks to Curry. Cavaliers with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Curry.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. And, you know, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Shot clock at 6.
All right, what up, everybody? It's your girl, Shannon Poetry's in the lab.
Almost, but it rolls out.
Memphis all. I was lucky growing up in Memphis.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Thompson for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers lead. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Warriors trail by 11. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. He adds the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Steph Curry with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 24 points for Kyrie Irving. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Irving can't hit.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And the wide open shot from Green gets the three-pointer to fall.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
Here's Smith. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson passes to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
That one's off, still out of sync.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Love dishes to Smith. In the corner, Irving with it. It's stolen by Curry. To the inside, Bogut. That's good.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
The offensive rebound out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Warriors trail by 12. Here's Barnes. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Down low, second shot opportunity. There's Mozgov. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Curry. Dellavedova kicks to Mozgov. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Can't get it to go. Great tee that time from Green.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kyrie Irving. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
This game's finally gotten away from it.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Cleveland with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one's good by LeBron.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Putting you in. Go. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barbosa for 3, and that one's good.
Money on the table. Could have been a different scenario.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. So
Now I know I can play with them and keep up. Come on, go to another one. You didn't keep up, nigga. You got beat by double digits.